that. Spot on. A proper beer engine. Proper beer engine. What's with the half pints? I've done a quick half pint review.
Hi peeps, how are we doing? All good? I am absolutely shite, but never mind. Two watching? Who's that then? I can't find me chat. Comments? There we are. Who's watching tonight? Is this bright enough? Can you? Because sitting here, it's a bit dark. Hello, Mr. Foster. Hello, Mrs. Foster. How come I get a kiss off June, but I don't get a kiss off Mel? Mel, I just want you to do a kiss, please, mate. Make me feel good. What are we all doing? Is Christmas sorted for everybody? Thank you, Mel. I feel a lot better now, mate. So I've been shopping today. I don't know if I've been told off for it or not, but hey ho. Got a keg of beer. Just knocked my beer over. And a beer machine. Because I've had the day from hell in work. Well, there you go. Just trying to set my screen up. That's the one. Sorted. Yeah, I've not opened it. I'm going to do a video on it, obviously. So I was a bit annoyed, but they still reeled me in because there's a shop. I don't know who knows, but there's a shop. You've got your Aldi and your Lidl, and to go in competition with them, Tesco's have opened a shop called CHILLAX. So it's like the cheap version, and they have a. You've got your Lidl and your Aldi aisles with all your tools and the man aisle, as they call it. So Jack's got one of them. It's like the cheap version, but Jack's has got one of them, and they had these things in about 6 months ago, and they was £99. And somebody that I know sent me a picture in work, and I got home from work about 40 minutes after I got the picture, and they'd sold out gone completely. Spoke to the staff, not getting them more in. That was it. And then our mate Phil, who's on this channel, was in there today. It's only around the corner from us, and he sent me the picture. But there was £99, and they all sold out. Because of that, they probably made the decision, let's get in a couple of days before Christmas. £119. So when I got there, they hadn't sold out. It's a bit naughty, but it's worked because I still bought one because I wanted it that much when they sold out. Perhaps it was intentional, I don't know. So overall, they've sold them all for 110, I suppose. But the cheapest I've found them on eBay is 135, I think. So I've still got it cheap. But we'll see. We'll see how it is. We all sorted for Crimbo. Christmas. Got me my St Helens Grand Final Champions 2020 Christmas jumper on. I got this last year, Christmas jumper in work, because there was a couple of Warringtoners, but mostly Wiganers. So I got this from Netherlands, I think. I don't know if you can see the back. Well, that's a Christmas tree with the Challenge Cup and other things decorated. Really enjoyed it. Mr. Chapman, how the devil are we? Yeah, the kegs, it's any. So this will take any 5 litre keg. So it doesn't matter what make, what model. If it's a 5 litre keg, it'll take it. But the bonus is these things. This is the tap. If I put this in my fridge, this is the tap. I can lift it up. That you pour out, you pull this out. But this thing here is where you attach that to. But this whole bund comes out. You can either buy new ones of these or just reuse this one. So you that red you can see there, you pull that out and then you get a screwdriver and there's a red bit underneath and you knock it in. But then the black bit you can sprize out with a pair of pliers when it's empty and then fill it with water, do your cleaning. But as you're cleaning, the red bit that you've knocked in comes back out. So that's a pressurized keg, and you can fill that with homebrew. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fill this with I'm going to either fill it. You can fill it with homebrew. You can do what John's done and fill it with cans of lager. I've got some 2 litre ciders over here, so I can fill it with them. So there's just keep my options open. So I can. I've got me Strongbow behind the bar. That's got me homebrew lager on. I'm not drinking it now because I'm on Carling, not crap beer. I'm on Carling. But the father-in-law's coming on Saturday, Christmas Day. He's in London and he's having breakfast at Lorraine's sisters, and then he's driving to us in Manchester. It's not Manchester, but it's near Manchester. Spending Christmas Day with us, having breakfast Boxing Day, then driving back down to London to Lorraine's brothers, well, near London. And then, I don't know if this is still the plan, but after that, the day after Boxing Day, they're driving from London up to Glasgow. So, Lorraine's dad's Scottish, Lorraine's mum's a Cockney. I think she's a true Cockney. I know Lorraine's a true Cockney. But yeah, that's some driving, especially over Christmas. So, but yeah, and I'm serving the draft beer because he wants to try my beer. So I've got it in water at the minute, and then on Christmas Day morning, I'll pull the water off and have it have it ready for him. But if he doesn't like it, I'll also have this on draft. Doom Bar. I've never tried it. Has anybody tried that? I think it's a bitter, but I'm told like whether you'll drink lager or bitter, you'll enjoy this. So we'll see. Where's my specs? See what you're all saying. Darren, no. Do you know why I'm on Carlin? 18 cans, $8.99 in Aldi. And they've sold out. I think they're doing it because they keep selling out of the crap beer. Fake Fosters. They can't, whether it's this SGV thing and they're struggling, I don't know, but I don't understand that because they can't get their own beer there, but they can get all the others. But this is $8.99 for 18 cans, so it's cheaper. It's cheaper than the Fake Fosters. So I've got some of that, but I've got the draft. There's about, when I did the live taste test, you guys will probably tell me more than me. I think I did about 10, 11 pints of it. I reckon I did a couple of pints last night before putting in water, just to pull it off. And I've got there's about 20, 21 pints left in the barrel. So I reckon Christmas Day they'll probably go, because I'll be drinking it. Father-in-law will be drinking it. Mother-in-law will probably have a couple, even though I've got a Bacardi up in the optic. Real Bacardi. I have to have real Bacardi, Lavaine's told me. Not the Aldi Bacardi. Doom Bar is very popular in the southwest. Apparently, Lorraine's brother-in-law drinks it. Andrew. No, it's not as strong as the Fake Fosters, and it's not as strong as my own brew. But I didn't want to drink a lot last night. I only had 2 pints last night. I went to bed. I was shattered. Didn't want to drink it last night and drink it tonight and then have none left, because when I did the live, the mother-in-law was on, and Den, father-in-law, said it looks nice. So I just basically held my glass up and said, you know where I am. So he's coming up to have a taste. So I couldn't let him get here and have none left. So we shall see. Someone tried the Aldi Fosters and rated it. Yeah. Sean Power, South Liverpool. You're only 8 miles away from me then, Sean. How are we diddling? I don't know if you've been on before. I don't recognise your name. You can see I'm in a bar. This is the shed at the bottom of my garden. Just thought I'd do a live because I've had a really poor day today, but that's what happens sometimes. Does that say you can't see, man? Let me have a look. Oh, you can hear me. Good. Yeah, you've been on John's channel. Good. It's good when somebody local's here. He's on. We was down south not last week before, I think. And we was going out. We was going to have a drink with John, but then John organised this this beer tasting trip for the same weekend, so we couldn't make it. And obviously John was on a beer tasting trip, so we didn't meet up. But yeah, it's good. It's good if we do something up north kind of thing. We can there might be opportunity there to meet up and have a pint. Can't imagine who that was, Mal. I think it was Mr. Darren Chapman who tasted it. I was made up, Darren. When I saw your comment, it tasted okay. I'd buy it again. I was like, yes. I hope John's watching. Somebody else likes it. I was going to send John a can of it, just one can. I was actually going to this competition, which I need to speak about. I was gonna say, and the bonus prizes, I'm gonna put a can of lager in, which I'll do anyway. I'll put a can of fake Fosters in it before I post it to anyone. So yeah, I think you've already answered me. I was gonna say how we enter the numbers and whether we do a live or not, but you've all started putting comments on the actual video live, so let's just do that. Probably, I think third week in January, I'll video. I've already asked my daughter. I don't think she's keen, but I've already asked her if she'll count them all. And then we'll announce it live. We'll get to the end of the count, if you like, when we're within 100. So what I'll do is I'll do a live, and then I'll have the camera up high and watching down below. And then when it gets to the last 50 or 30, she can do 1021, 1022, and then you can all see the end of the count, but I won't because it could be behind me. And then I'll have everybody's entries there. So you guys will probably know who's won before me, and then I'll send it. I will send it to Canada. I hope I don't have to, because that'll probably cost me a few quid. Well, it probably won't. It's not. There's nothing really heavy in there. It'll probably cost me 40 quid, I suppose. But we'll see. Fake Foster's is £2.19 for 4 cans. £2.19. It was £2.9, and then it went up to £2.19 about a year, 18 months ago. I suppose you've all seen me a video on the Lidl. That was cheeky. That was very naughty. So I went in summer, September, beginning of September. I went to Maplethorpe, and I bought some of. I think it was called, not Galahad, Excelsior. Galahad is Aldi's. Excelsior is Aldi's, and it was 500 mils. So if you go to Lidl, you get more beer for your buck, more bang for your buck than Aldi. And then I drank them all before I went to Maplethorpe, but I left one can. And then when I come back, because I'd been drinking it, I thought I'll get some more of that Lidl stuff. So I went back, and it was the same price, but it was 440 mil. And I didn't realise when I bought it until I put it in here. And then I opened the fridge, and there was one can left in. I still didn't realise, and I put it in, and then come back to the bar, got another 4 cans, opened the fridge again, and I'm like, aye. So 400 within the space of 2 weeks, 500 mil became 440 mil, and it was all the same price. No big flashes, no nothing. If it had gone from 440 mil to 500 mil, it would have gone 75% extra, no extra price. But yeah, bit naughty. Bar dimensions. I put this on the other night. I think I've got 9 meters by 8 meters. So that's the door behind me. So from where you see the Christmas at that wall, from there to behind the bar is 9 meters, and then from the door to this wall is 8 meters. So 9 meters by 8 meters. I need to do another, and people on here like some Darren, Mel, and June will probably disagree. I was going to do another because my first video was a very nervous video. It was the one. It was welcome to my channel and the Pleb Tavern, and for 22 minutes I was like, and this is this sign, and this is, and then I've got a bottle of, and then, what was I saying? And I wasn't even looking at the camera. I was like, and then I've got, and then that's my dad's picture. Really, really amateurish. And this probably isn't much better, but it was. So I'm thinking about leaving that video up, but just doing another welcome to the Pleb Tavern video, and doing a tour. So we'll see. Most people I've had in it, I've not, because it was only ready like just after Christmas last year. So I haven't. I had a few family members in last Christmas, but because of lockdown, I haven't had that many. The most we've had in it is Lorraine's had a birthday party in July. She'll kill me for that. In July, and she had, I don't know, about 12 ladies that was in here. There's actually 19 on seats, bums on seats. I mean, there's a stereogram thing here that you can fit 3 bums on, but I don't count that. So actually, bums on seats and stools on the bar, there's 19 bum spaces without standing. So you can probably fit, I don't know, you probably fit very, very push. You probably fit 30 in here, maybe 40. But then there's benches and stools and things out the front. I've got like a beer garden out there with a beer garden area, so it could do 50 comfortably inside and out. But that would be very busy. Four by four's all right. Anyway. It's just flashed up Phil's centre photo, but I'm on here, so I don't know how I've managed that. But it's my mate Phil down the road. Oh, he's showing me that. What's that picture, Phil? Well, there's people liking me dad jokes. I'm glad they still like them. I was a bit like that about today's dad joke. I think people might have not liked it, but that one was the worst one so far, and there have been a few of them. I'm not going to tell anyone that you're my boss, and sometimes at work you say the funniest things. Oh dear. Try and get this off. I can't read the comments. Yeah, probably are. It's jumped on live, has it? Do I need to leave and join John? He is the founder member, isn't he? I'm gonna show him on my TV. wonder if I could join John's live and have my live on, and he could join my live and have his live on. I don't know how that works. I could turn the volume up on this so that you can hear his live. Weird. Let's go on YouTube. There we go.
Well, I'm guessing Clyde's working tomorrow. Been there, done it. Not a problem.
He's got his Christmas hat on.
What time are you finishing tomorrow, Chloe?
Mobile.
That's is it lunchtime or 4 or 5 o'clock? Beard fan TV, I'm off. Well done, mate. I've been knocked. And what? I've been knackered. Billy, my IC buddy. Top man, Merry Christmas, buddy. I must admit, I've been so close to getting a dog. So close to getting a dog, but it's the one that shit up and all that and the gun holidays.
There we go. Well, there you go. That's not for me to say, is it? What's Santa bringing everybody? I think I've done, if not very well, the best I've ever done, because probably because I've been more proactive myself this year. I normally say, don't want nothing, don't get me nothing, I don't want nothing. Spend it on the kids. But then they always still buy me something. So Lorraine will buy me something off the kids. And me and Lorraine's, for the last few years, agreed not to buy each other anything and just spend the money, like, still on each other, but from the kids. So it's better for the kids. And I normally just get, and they know this, I'm not speaking out of turn, stupid teddy bears with love hearts on. What the hell do I want teddy bears with love hearts on for? So, and the mother-in-law has come the closest. The mother, I like tech, so the mother-in-law always gets me like a multi-tool with a tape measure and a torch and magnifying glass, things like that. I love that kind of stuff. But this year, well, truth be known, it's half my fault, half Lorraine's fault, because I drop hints and say that'd be good for Christmas, but I say it in June, so by Christmas time it's no good. But this year I've sent pictures. I've just said, oh, I like that, and I'm getting back into the live camping. I've already posted one video, so multi-tools with axes, and because I've got back into it and I've not used me bag, my 65 litre bag, on when I went out and did that -2. When I was packing up and zipping my back up, all the zips snapped, the tabs that you pull, they all snapped because it was frozen. So I've asked Santa for one of them. I don't know if I'll get one of them, and other things camping wise. So we'll see. We'll see what I get. What we on? Westfield Street. I've ran the pub in Westfield Street quite a few times. It was a London bar, a London theme bar, the Royal Tavern. I've run that a few times when I was a relief manager. Budgie used to be the landlord. Budgie used to be the landlord, so when he went on holiday, I used to run that for him. Liverpool's better though, isn't it? It's much bigger. My partner Lorraine, she's from London, and when she came up here and she started getting homesick, she didn't at first, but when she started getting homesick, we went to London. We went to Liverpool and getting off the train and walking down the streets where the liverbirds are and the big. It made her feel like she was alone because it's like London. It's a city, whereas St Helens just a town, really, isn't it? It makes no odds to me, both of them, but yeah, it's she noticed it straight away. June, I hope you're going to put it in a stocking for him. Yeah, that's exactly the same as me, Darren. No matter what I get, all the Wayne gets, all the kid gets, it's all paid for by me. Hey ho. Right. Up to date with them. So yeah. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be getting this out of the box. Set it up on the bar somewhere. And I should chill this really because it takes about, for a fresh one, for a warm room temperature one, it takes about, I don't know, 12 hours to cool it down. So they recommend you put it in the fridge first and cool it down and then put it in. And then once it's cool, you can leave it on the bar. And as long as it's plugged in, you can just leave it on the bar. You put a little bit of water in it, and it just stays. I think it goes down to 2 degrees. So I think it's okay. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good for me homebrew. And if I can suss it out, it's all over YouTube. But if I can reuse the kegs, as long as I get half a dozen of them kegs, I've already put it on. We've got a street thing, so as long as I put it on there, well, I have put it on there to say if anybody's using these over Christmas, can I have your empties? Then you can buy the bungs in the top off eBay for like £1 each. So I should be able to rotate my stock then, which will be good. Let me see if I can do this banner thing. I keep seeing them, but banners, there we go. Duplicate. Oh, there we go. Edit. So if I was to type in here, I'm thinking it might show on the screen. Need my glasses before I click go on that because it could say bloody anything. Let's have a look. Hey, look at that. Edit. Scroll across the bottom. Go. See, Mel, you're better than me, mate. I haven't done that. Don't even want to tell you because you'll hate me. But Lorraine came home from shopping the other day like that. They're earrings. They're for me off the kids. Go on. Go on. Give it, Matt. June's going to pipe up in she and say, Phil, that's terrible. I know, but I'm a busy man. I work hard. I'm always at work paying for them earrings. Should I have a Christmas hat on? Do you think I should have a Christmas hat on? There we go. Well, where's my banners? Why isn't it working? Who else is on? There's 6 of us watching. Who's watching? Come on. On up. Am I counted as well? Oh, there's 7. Am I counted as one of them? So if it says 7 watches, is it 6 and me? I don't know. Gordy Everton. Hello, Dr. Seuss. Take him out. That's nice, Mel. That's nice. Oh, I don't know what that means then. Good evening, Gorda. Are you from Everton or is that just your name? Reckon it might be just your name. My light's okay, do you reckon? Behind me. I had to do something after seeing Mel and June's. I couldn't just be boring. I know it doesn't come close to you guys, but I just thought I'd just do a little bit. Just put something up. Dirt cheap it was. 20 notes for 2,000 lights.
Merry Christmas. Hazel.
He is. Alan Parsons having a quiet night. He's been talking to me. I don't know if he's on with John. I don't believe that. I don't believe she's in the key. He posted for these that don't know, Mel and June. I don't know if he saw this, but He posted a picture with his feet up in front of the tree, and he had a Bailey's, and it just said, "I'm having a Bailey's because June's in not June, not you. She's in the key." I'm really sorry, but I'd have to snap the lock off. I would. But she might have just been joking. He might have just been joking. Don't know. Mr. Parsons, are you knocking about? Are you coming on? I know, I saw your comments as well, Mel. I don't know if June saw that comment, but it made me smirk. Rough day in work today, but your comment made me slightly smile. Do you know what? I bet not many people got that. I bet a lot of people read that and thought, what do you mean? DIVORCE. Aye.
We spoke about this earlier before you was here, darling. My son's going to America. He's been there twice now. My son working. He's going to America. He went to London the other day, got his visa.
Thumbs down. Whoops. Don't go blaming me if you two's throwing plates at each other. DIVORCE. June, give him one of them, love. I would. Mel, ignore her. Do you know what? I should be telling myself off. Alright, I can hear footsteps coming down the garden. No. 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 Just need to get another beer and drain my spuds. back. Oh. So, John, come over here to my channel. Come on. We don't mind you did this. I've got spies in the camp. Alan's not under the thumb. No way. What are you doing, Alan? Are you coming saying hello? Really, really, really want to plug this in. Oh, I'm going to move it because I keep looking at it. Not used to Carly. I don't know. There's just something that I'm not. I don't know. Are we allowed to put music on if it's on StreamYard? Or do we have to just sing?
If we have this music playing, right? YouTube will motivate it.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Oh. So what's going to happen with these trips we keep saying we're going to do? Are we going to Ireland? I'd love to. I've been to Ireland. I've been to Dublin. I'd love to go. I believe it's very expensive, but I'd still love to go. I think we should all go and just have a weekend. Mel and June. Hey, listen to this. Can you hear that? No. No, must have gone straight home. So over the back of me, there's a lovely couple, him and him, lovely couple, but they've got cats. They got pussy cats, and they come to the back door. Sheila, come on! I have to be quiet. Sheila, come on, baby. And I just sit here some nights, and I think it's funny listening to them. And then they get even more high pitched when the pussy comes home. I just think it's funny. Did anybody see me dad joke tonight? I didn't know if it was doing a little bit close to the line with that one. I didn't know if I should put it on or not. But it was Lorraine's uncle that kind of gave me the joke. But then I changed it a little bit. I don't know if it was. I don't know. I don't know if I should have put it on or not. Yeah, it's. I was in Dublin with my ex-missus. We was in Dublin. We went to the pictures, and what was on the pictures was the film Seven. I couldn't tell you what year it was, but you'll know in a minute, because when we was inside the pictures watching the film Seven, Canary Wharf was bombed by the IRA. So we came out the pictures and got a clue, started on a pub crawl from the pictures back to our bed and breakfast. And after like the first pub and then the second pub, it was like, oh, we're sorry. And I'm like, what? I ain't got a clue. And then from the second to the third pub, two young idiots, and he was just young idiots, come at me, and I just did this, and I think I've still somewhere I've got a scar on my knuckles, and they smashed a bottle of cider going for my head. So I went in the third pub just to sort this out, and they said, "Oh, Canary Wharf's been bombed." Amazing, but the Irish people were so nice, so apologetic, and I'm like, "Why are you apologising? This is just a band of people that have got a point to make." Yeah, but we shouldn't be. And then because that happened to me, there was again so apologetic, but I got about 6 pints of Guinness free because of it. So I was okay with it. Yeah, so when was that? Was that 90s? When was Canary Wharf bombed? I'm sure one of you is Googling right now. That's when I was in Dublin. I was in Dublin that night when Canary Wharf got bombed. Just gonna turn this TV off. Oh, there we go. Oh, my banner's still going. I bet that's getting on people's nerves. Can I not turn that off? What was... There we go. I didn't know I'd left that on. What's your comments? Yeah, I'd do it again, but only because of the circumstances now. Yeah, Toy Story, that's exactly where I went. Yeah, Irish People was brilliant. That was just an odd couple of people. 1996. Thanks, Belle. That's when I was in Dublin. So how old was I then? I was 27. 27 I was then. Canary Wharf got bombed. That can that was knocked over. I've just picked it up and dropped it on the floor. Really don't like wearing this. It makes me feel like there we go. What was that? Alan Parsons! He's here. Can't see what you've said. During the war. We were in London when a guy went on a stabbing frenzy. Yeah, it's. I go to London with her, and it worries the hell out of me because Lorraine goes to London a lot just with the kids. And I don't know if she thinks I'm being out of order or not, but I say text me. When you're pulling up, text me. When you get off the train, text me. If you go for a wee, text me. When you're getting on the bus, text me. When you're getting off the bus, text me. Text me at every stop. But you never know when all these things. Lorraine was going to work when 7/7 happened before I even knew her. And she didn't get to work because of it. Because that was one of her buses or train journey or whatever. It's just scares the hell out of me. It really does. And I know it can happen anywhere, but it's more likely to happen in London, isn't it? Just a quick iron by. I got to be up early doors, ladies and gents. Are you working in the morning, Alan? Alan's here. Good evening, Mr. Parsons. You get the key back again. June, you're winding him up. Where's Wally? Thanks, Mel. He's got the key back. Do you know what, Alan? I'm really, you should have your own special key, just hidden under a stone in the garden, just in case, and then another one hidden under another stone in the garden, just in case. Yeah, of course. Make a secret copper. Yeah, your picture did look nice, though, Alan. Even though he was locked out your bar, that picture looked nice. Big, thick, chunky socks on and a Burley's in front of your tree. You just didn't show us your TV because she had dancing lights on, because she's in charge of the remote, isn't she? I've got cheap Burley's, Ballycastle it's called, from Alga. Cheap Burley's. And you know what? I honestly think Cheap Foster's is just a nice beer, but Ballycastle is, I think it's called Ballycastle, is a cheap Burley's, and it's better than Burley's. I honestly think it's better than Burley's. I've got it there behind the bar. Fake Baileys, fake Fosters. Yeah, I'll show you. Alan, I don't know if you've seen, look what I've bought. Still in the box. I'm going to do an unboxing video. I've no ice. I feel like I'm betraying you because of no ice. Oh, so nice. I wonder if we can make your comments any bigger. Yeah, I used to, when I was a pub landlord, my favourite drink, especially at Christmas, but my favourite drink was Baileys and Jameson's over ice. So I put ice in, Baileys, and then Jameson's. Gorgeous. It's like that what I've just tasted, but so much smoother. Baileys and Jameson's. Absolute that. Oh, I think if I'd rush it, it'd make me feel sick. But sipping it, it was the nicest drink you can ever imagine. Really, really nice. I know, I do need some ice, but it's down the house. Perhaps I need an ice machine down here, and then turning on Thursday while I'm coming down Friday, but it is Thursday. Turning on the day before I come down here. So nice. And that cost me, what is it, a litre? A litre. That cost me, I think, $6.95 from Aldi. It's worth $6.95 just to try it and get a Baileys and that. Have I got a Baileys? No. Tea Maria, Smirnoff, Gordon's. No, I was going to do a taste off them, but I've not got one. I know, everybody, I should have ice. But I've got none. But I wanted to just show the bottle in there. Eggnog, never had it. It's the word, it's egg. Is it just like egg? Is it like egg white? When I was like 15 to 17 and I was trying to put weight on, I was really fit. I could run for like 20 miles. And I was trying to put weight on. My dad had a pub. I used to sit every morning during summer on the bench in the beer garden, and I used to have 4 eggs raw and half a pint of milk. So it was a pint glass, and I used to knock it back every morning because I was told that that's how you put weight on. I wish he hadn't bloody done it now. But yeah, eggnog makes me think now it's raw eggs. Don't even know what's in it. I've never. It's something like black puddings. I know what's in black puddings, but I've never give black puddings a second look because I just don't fancy it. And it's like eggnog. Never give it a second look. Ugh. Nah. Valentia, hello. Are you a real person, Valentia? Thanks, June. Yeah, Aldi's really good. I think Lidl's not as good. Lidl's okay, but Aldi's really good. Valentia. Should we get shut? I'll put in time out for 10 minutes, and then if she comes back, or he, we know there's a little bit of brains there. Yeah, I think Mel's telling me what it is. Egg yolk. See, I knew it was. Sugar, cream, evaporated milk, and brandy. That sounds horrible. That sounds like something you'd get on a Spanish breakfast bar. Do you know when you get them, you go to Spain and you can have a full English, which isn't really a full English, but some of them I've been to the things, and they have like little round, look like egg yolks, and when you ask them, they say it's milk, fried milk. So I don't know how they do it. They have fried milk on them. No, really not. Oh, I've got an ice cube. It's one of them reusable stone ones, but obviously it's not cold. Snowballs. Is that the same? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to wait till it snows and then I'll get some snowballs for the wife. But she won't know what to do. Spiced rum. No, I've not. I used to drink rum and blackcurrants. Again, when I was very young. Cherry, I love cherry. I love cherry coke. See, I'm. No, I don't know. I don't know a lot of this. I wonder who Jazz and Jay's coming to say hello to. Um, um, I can't even see without my glasses. Do you know when you're getting older? It's horrible. Who's texting me? Oh, God. Okay. Get to me, where's it got me messenger? I'm assuming you can all still hear me. Just changing my battery in my camera. Recycling only 20. Right, let's get this battery in. Oh. Hello. Me oh, there's lights behind me. I've turned out big lights on. That's better. Okay. Sorry about that. My battery went. I'm using my camcorder, as you all know. And normally I have my charging cable in it. But I've tried this new cable out. So I've got a 5-meter cable. So when I think last week somebody asked me for a tow. So I did a tow, but I only had a 1-meter cable. So I could only give partial tow and then put my laptop in the other hand. But now I've got a 5-meter cable attached. So I can literally walk all around the bar with my camcorder and still be live. So that's why I'm using that. Bloody BBC, no more telly, it's time to go to bed. Never tried that, Daz. Oh. Roman Black coins. I know I didn't. Classed as an old-fashioned drink, my mates had it when we're playing spoof. Blech. So I've had one, another few lagers before I even think about having another one of them. I'm just going to finish the dregs. Can you see the dregs? Nice glass that from a car boot. I think it was from a car boot. £20. I got two for 50p, for 25p. What time are we on? Jazz and Jay's just said he's still in work for another hour. Or was it the other one? Let's have a look. Well, that was Jay. So many people messaging me. There's about 20 messages every time I look at it. None of them's on here, but there's about 20 messages every time I look at it. So what we're going to be doing then? We've got to organise something. We've got to arrange some kind of meet-up or something in spring or summer or I don't know. I don't mind. We can do something, and I can camp. I don't mind camping, or we can do whatever. Who's this? We'll have to do something. We'll have to have a meet-up. Fill your boots and Life of John. We can have a football match. That'll be good. See how my childish mind works. See? This starts working before that kicks in. Oh, that's good. Three messages. Jukebox up and running, John Murphy. Very good. Gary, your dog looks so much like mine. Sorry guys, I've just been looking at my messages. People messaging me and I'm trying to type back, but I shouldn't really. I should type them back later. What, for me? Does that say brandy, Alan? Let me see. Shanda? That's a brandy? Come on. Just because it's a school night, you can have one or two drinks. Come on here and say hello. Yeah, exactly. Who wants to come on here and say hello live anyway? What are you saying, Darren? Do you know what? I wish I still had my young person's eyes. Glastonbury. Good, haven't we? Do you live near Glastonbury, Alan? Do you live near Glastonbury? It means we can do the Glasgow Festival and not sleep in a field. But would Emma be annoyed? Would Emma be annoyed? Get Emma on here so I can ask her if she can be annoyed. If she will be annoyed. I think you should. We're all very nice people, mate. You know we are. Just trying to get it out my way. Keeps getting in my way. Would you just watch a video of me playing with this? Hang on. If you couldn't see the screen, then I'm thinking, that's a bit. Oh, so it's not near you. Oh, the southwest. So when we come home from London, we go your way. We do M40, M42, M6. So that's your end, isn't it? We go when we drive down south. London's here. We drive down south and we go that way. M40, M42, M25, A3 normally. Darren, you live in Glastonbury. You shouldn't be saying this, mate, because we'll all be knocking on your door. Who wants tomorrow's daddy joke? Who wants tomorrow's dad joke? Christmas Eve, come early. Oh, Bot's back. Let's have a look. I can't see him because I've put him in the timeout. Oh, okay. Block. So they're blocked. They've gone. Where are we with this? Glasses again. Memories. Good. I'm back. I need to cool down a little bit. Can't keep that on. Does that say is anybody out tomorrow for a drink? Yep, I probably am. I've got a really busy day tomorrow. I've got to sort everything out, garden wise first, and then house, whatever I'm instructed to do. And then hopefully I'll be down here about 7, 8 p.m. So I'll probably be on. Alan, are you doing your first live? Are you doing your first live tomorrow? Come on. Just download this software and get on there. You've got to be the next obvious one. Because if you're running the live and Emma comes in and drags you off, you can't hide. You can't. We'll all see it. You'll have to stop the recording. Sorry, mate. But that would be funny. You're playing Santa. You're playing Santa. That's one big costume, mate. You don't look a big guy to me. You'll have to put a big costume on. Another beer. Quick one. Oh. Wonder if there's a karaoke setting on this. Do you think there's a karaoke setting somewhere on this StreamYard? If I can click karaoke and then the words come across and we can all do a karaoke. Is Alan going? I think he is. Same to you, Alan. If I don't speak to you soon, I'm sure I will, but if I don't speak to you soon, have a good Christmas, mate. All the best. Brand. Just trying to get the chat bigger so I don't have to wear my bloody glasses. But I can't. More actions. Well, there we go.
Banners. Brand. Private chat. Settings.
Don't want that.
June Foster 11:23 p.m. I do. Show.
Help!
Mel Foster 11:24
At least it's good for comedy.
Oh yes please LOL. Show. Kona Peda was blocked. Darren Chapman 11:24 p.m. Anyone is more than welcome down here. Show. Alan Parsons 11:24 p.m. Is anyone on tomorrow for a drink? Show. Mel Foster 11:25 p.m. All our girls with their
You
boys
know
around
that you can
tomorrow
now
and the
type
grandchildren
and get
so
on the
unlikely.
live just by typing whatever you
Show.
want.
Mel Foster 11:26 p.m.
Settings.
Hopefully going to mass tomorrow evening. Show. Darren Chapman 11:26 p.m. Maybe I'll, but I've got a busy day. Have to play Santa in the evening, house full of very excited kids. Show. Alan Parsons 11:27 p.m.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'll join you tomorrow then. Smiley face for those that I don't speak to tomorrow. I wish you a Merry Christmas.
Cheers, Mel. Let's see if
Off to
that
bed.
works.
Sad face, much love. By all X. Show. Darren Chapman 11:28 p.m. Good night all. If I don't catch you tomorrow, have a great Christmas.
I want to leave it to see if Mel's
Show.
bollocks says.
Mel Foster 11:28 p.m. Good night, Alan. All the best wishes for a very happy Christmas to you and yours. Show.
No. Oh, it must have just read what it could and stopped. I was panicking for a little bit then. I was like, why don't make it stop? You don't want to listen to this. So, Christmas Day afternoon. Who watches Doctor Who? At the minute, I think, and I'm really, really, really not being sexist, but it's been rubbish. It really has been rubbish. From the beginning to the end, David Tennant is my all-time favourite. So from when Doctor Who was released, I'm full of useless information like this, but from when it was released up until Matt Smith, Doctor Who, 2 programs, Doctor Who and Star Trek, whether it's Deep Space Nine, whether it's Star Trek the original series, Star Trek the Next Generation, or all the Doctor Who's have never ever, while they've been shown on TV, they've never been out the top 10 until Jodie Foster. They dropped to like 27th, I think, and I just can't. It's got really woke. Hate this term. I hate even saying the word, but it's really woke. So I just can't. I just don't like it at the minute. I hope he comes back, and I'd have anything. I'd have. I think she's brilliant. I think she's been really good in what she's been in. Throw a black actor on there. Throw a gay actor on there. Throw another. Matt Smith wasn't brilliant. David Tennant was fantastic. Chris Eccleston was really good. I can drive 20 minutes down the road and see him walk his dog every morning. And he lives down the road from me, near Manchester. He has a Chihuahua. You'd think he'd have a big Rottweiler or a Neapolitan Bull Mastiff or something. He's got 2 Chihuahuas while he walks down the Manchester Ship Canal every morning. Crazy. But there you go. Who's watching what on Christmas Day? Queen's Speech? Well, I wouldn't say that, Mel. I wouldn't say no female Doctor Who, thanks, just in case I upset people. Oh wow, June. That's. I'm glad you've said that, but Tom Baker, you're joking, Darren. That long? I bet you're young enough to be hiding behind the couch when he was playing it. Mary Poppins. Oh, see. Does Mel look after you on Christmas Day? I bet he does. You can tell. You know, I don't know him that well, but talking to him on here and seeing him on the screen, I bet he looks after you. Pampers you. Who makes Christmas dinner? Is it Mel or June? Is it the male or female? Do we think it's a male task or a female task, or do we think it should be shared? Traditionally. So I've got a 10-year-old daughter and an 8-year-old son. What do I tell them? You tell me what I should tell them. do I say, Emily, you have to make the Christmas dinner because it's traditional, or Billy, it's modern now, you have to make the Christmas dinner, or you've both got to come round to our house and make it for mum and dad? What do I tell them? I don't know. Wow. June, you're looked after, aren't you? You're pampered. I'm pampered. I know I'm pampered. But I'm probably digging an hole here. But I do go to work. So I come home from work and I don't always have tea. Sometimes I come down here. So if I've had a bad day in work, I'll come down here. I can't, and this is being selfish, I can't be doing with screaming kids and stuff. So I'll come down here and I use this remote control. And I can watch any channel on the planet I want. Because I pay for them, obviously. But some nights I just need to sit down here till bedtime. There you go. I'm trying to find some I can with some beer in, and there is none. I think that might be it. Oh, it's here. It's here. It's behind you. Oh, battery's low. I need to now plug the laptop in. Oh. Well, I was silver service, mate. I worked for Greenall Whitler, and I was silver service. I laid the tables for Prince Charles once in, oh my God, what was the pub called in Warrington? Butcher's Arms. The Butcher's Arms it was called. And I laid the tables and then had to go and serve Prince Charles about 30 years ago. And he was with Peter Greenall, the guy that owned Greenall Whitler, because he was very well in, he probably still is, very well in with the royal family. But I had to do all the napkins and all that kind of stuff. I still remember most of it. But yeah, I didn't like doing it. I like doing it now and showing off. I mean, the table behind me when mother and father-in-law turn up day after tomorrow, there'll be fans on there and rose napkins and things like that. But I don't necessarily do all the like left spoon, right spoon, knife, fork, and all that stuff. That's been a lot of years. But yeah, I'm silver service trained from the pubs, but I don't like it. It's not something I enjoyed doing. But chefs, I've known a lot of chefs in all the pubs that I've ran in all the pubs, because I used to run pubs. I used to do a job called relief managing, and when the landlords went on holiday, I used to run the pubs for them for that 2 weeks or 4 weeks while he was on holiday. And there's a lot of chefs, yourself excluded, but there's a lot of chefs that was alcoholics. And I'm trained to notice an alcoholic because of my job. But there's a lot of chefs that was alcoholics that used to like inject oranges with vodka and eat the oranges on the break and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a crazy world behind the scenes. pub and restaurant management. Crazy. Good fun though. Good fun. I used to. I always made sure whenever I had a pub that I had a menu that I had the input into. I always made sure that they had chicken wings and wedges, because there was usually a starter, but when we had a stop behind, so when we locked the pub and all the staff was behind or some customers, I always give a member of staff a stop behind so they could always stop and have a free drink. But to earn the free drink, they'd go in the kitchen and make me some chicken wings, a big. So we'd sell them for like $8.99 for 6 chicken wings and some wedges. I'd say go and put me 50 in, and I'd have a big bowl of chicken wings, and everybody could dip in. But I'd do that, and then I get a barbecue sauce, and because when it comes out to you, it's already in barbecue sauce, so it's in a little tub. When they made it for me at 2 a.m. in the morning, it was way all over the top, and I just eat it like that. I know, stock was always down. If my management from the brewery could see me now saying this, I'd get the sack. Because why is your food down by £570 when you're only making £2,700 a week? That should take you 4 years to make it that much down. Don't know, sir. Bollocks. Yeah, I've not. I could probably do more. So I could probably get round silver service now, but I've not done it for like 30 years. Pasta and sauce. So we're all the cookers hour. We're all the people that cook here, all those blokes. It was a lot. There was a lot. When I was a pub landlord, they used to ring up and say, "Have you got a function room? Yeah. Have you got? Can you do this? Can you do this?" And it was a lot then. Question: can you do silver service? Because we could give them the works for 700 quid. Do you do silver service? And they get exactly the same thing, but for 1,100 quid. And all it was, well, you know, Mel, don't you? But yeah, it's not so much a rip off, but it's nice to have silver service. When you know it's silver service, it's nice. Yeah, I know. We've only got 5 people watching. Who's the 5? Darren, June, Mel. I still don't know if I'm one of them. And then 2 others. I reckon John's got me on another screen at the side of him. Just going to drain my spuds very quickly. Back here, people. Just put my batteries on charge. Not my batteries. There we go. Oh. Yeah, it was Christmas was an achievement, so you felt good for that, but I didn't look forward to it. It's just, I don't know. I feel like I'm saying it was wrong. It was silly. But if that's what the customer wanted, then that's what you'd give them. So, I don't know. Is it right or wrong? Oh. When I get on here, on the lives, I always drink faster. I always drink a lot faster. I'll open the can. Right, it's gone way down in 5 minutes. What time is it? Is it 11:15? 10 to 12? Yeah, probably because of the crap there I didn't work, man. I've got empty beers everywhere. And tomorrow I should really be fresh because I've got a lot to do tomorrow, because the day after I should be relaxing tomorrow really, but the day after the in-laws are coming. Yeah, I don't know if the fourth person's me or not, but it's just us, I think. I think we got up to 12, the biggest. Most of the time it's been 8 and 9. The 18 then, yeah. Need to get me subscribers up so I can start doing things with the channel. It's a pity because I've started my channel and it's just gone into winter. But some of it I want to do the camping stuff. I love the camping stuff. I've done me beer. I've done the competition. I'll start doing that and giving the prize out for it. And I need to do the wine. I've done the intro to the wine. But my beer was really successful. I really, really like the outcome of that. So we'll see where that goes. But yeah, just a bit of fun. Even if I just come on every second Friday or every Friday and just have a chat, that's all I'm bothered about. It's just a bit of pastime for me because I don't go pub really. I don't enjoy going to the pub anymore like I used to. But when I used to go to the pub and enjoy going, I used to just stand at the bar and drink 10, 12 pints. This for me is much more enjoyable doing this and setting it up and all that than what it used to be. So I enjoy it. And it's just kind of trickled out into work because I was a bit dubious about letting work and other people know that I had a channel. So I've not really done that. I mean, there's 1,000 people work where I work. So if I'd have just gone gung go into work and said subscribe, I would have got loads of people. But I'm not that kind of person, so I didn't do that. But it was like I was we have a 9 o'clock meeting on a Monday and Wednesday, and I think on Wednesday yesterday, one of the girls who's friends with me on Facebook said, "Oh, what's this YouTube thing you're doing?" So I said, "Well, go on." So she's gone on. I think she's gone on because I've not seen her since, but I've got an extra subscriber, so I think that's her. So, but yeah, Mel, I need to say as well, I don't know if she's watching or whether she's got it on, because if my daughter's got it on a TV like she said she was doing in the bedroom, you won't see it as a viewer. We watched the video back, and I actually said, not nastily, I said, "This is where Mel says he enjoyed your video and you didn't answer him when you was round Tia's friends." What? So she made me play it back about 5 times, and she said, "Oh, I should have said thank you," but you didn't hear, because we was all talking, and you said, "I watched your video, Emily, today. We watched your video, Emily, today." You said, and it was really good, but she didn't even hear it. But she said, "Oh, that's really nice." But that was when she was on like, I don't know, 50 subscribers or whatever. She's nearly 200 subscribers, so she will be a YouTube partner before me. But because she's only 10, I get all the money. So I'm willing her on. I'm like, "Go on, Emily, go on, do some more videos." But she's not got she's not got nowhere near as many hours watching, because you got to have to become a YouTube partner where you can start earning money. You've got to have 1,000 subscribers, and you've got to have 4,000 watch hours. So 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, all in the same month. So Emily's got like 200 subscribers, and the watch hours are about 2.5 hours. Whereas I've got 50 odd subscribers, and my watch hours are about 500. Because her videos are 10 seconds long, my videos are like 20 minutes long. So it's ups and downs, isn't it? So oh, you've just got to go to work just to pick up your bonus, have you, Mel? What are they paying you in? Beer? Yeah, I would much, if I had a choice between going to pub every weekend and building this to where I am now and talking to you guys, I'd have this 8 days a week, without a doubt. I hope I've got John on behind the screen. He looks like he's actually dancing. He looks like he's actually having a dance. Well, there's not 5 anymore. There's just us 4. Hang on a minute. Just going to come out of YouTube and then go back in. Just so it refreshes itself. Anyway, chaps, what should we do? Should we not now, obviously, but should we do some kind of competition on live? I had on the back wall there. You see, I've got my big wire now. So on the back wall, let me see. On the back wall there, I had a big sorry, that back wall there. I had a big play cards right, and with Lorraine's family we did a play cards right game, which was really good. That's a bit slanted, isn't it? So yeah, we did a big play cards right game there. So shall we do something? Perhaps I'm not going to actually do something over New Year, but we can do something after New Year. We can do a play cards right or something. I think John's got something set up, so we can join that game and have a look at that. That looks good. Where you log in and join that game. Yeah, I know. We're having a look. That Northern Sea. The boss did say BMX tokens. Yeah, we can do play cards, right? We did that with the family, and we did in the height of lockdown because Lorraine really couldn't get down to London, so we did a game night, and a different family member each week did a game night. So we did play cards, right? We did blind date. We did loads of stuff, but we did play cards, right? And it was really good. So we used Zoom, and the intro, like if I did an intro on this, it was like play cards, right? And it was all that. The hotspots one, Strike It Lucky, we did that one, and everybody set the living room up as certain things, but it was really good. So I reckon that'd be good if we set something like that up and we'll do that game. That might be really well. It was really good because we did it with my family. We did a quiz as well, but I probably wouldn't be able to do some of the things. So we did so all in St Helens we did a quiz, and we did like a bingo round, a general knowledge and everything, and then we did a round where it was like a personal round. So for instance, one of the questions was for my brother. So when it came to one of my brothers, Kevin, one of the questions was, okay, go outside find the UV torch and see what's written on the side of your caravan. So underneath his caravan behind the wheel, I'd placed a UV torch with batteries in, obviously. And then on the side of his caravan, we're all Saints fans. And our arch enemies are Wigan. So on the side of my brother's caravan that was on his drive, I crept there in the dark, and with a UV pen, I wrote, "I love Wigan." And Wigan is our arch enemies. So we had to go and find, and you can't see it without this torch. So we had to go and find the torch, shine it on the side of his van, read the message, which was in letters this big, and then come back on the live with about 10 households. And I had to say, to get your points, what was written on the side of your caravan? And he had to say, "I love Wigan." That might not sound brilliant, but in the heat of the moment when we'd all had 12 pints, fantastic. We loved it. And then my other brother, I written a number on in the full length of his street. There was 17 lampposts, so I written a number on 14 of them. So number 1, number 7, number 12, number 300, whatever. And so we had to run out, and he was under the timer of 2 minutes to run out, get all the numbers off all 14 out of 17 lampposts, add them up, and tell me what the number was. So it was really good. It was a good night. But obviously, I can't do that with us. But we have mismatched faces, so I've got some decent software. So I used to mismatch. I don't know, Donald Trump with Boris Johnson, and you had to tell me who then 2 people was. So yeah, it was good. Darren's going. Or is he already gone? See you, Darren. Have a good one, mate. So we still got 5. Darren's gone, and there's another 2 people come. Who's here? Who's saying hello before we go to bed? John's having a sing-song, I think, on his channel. I've got it on the little screen over there. So Mel, next time we're in Leatherhead, should we have a meet and a quick pint? Me, Lorraine, your boss, and you. we can either get a train into London, have a bit of dinner and a chit chat, or we can just stay out of London and have a meet up. I think it might be a good day out. I think it might be a good idea. We'll have a oh, hang on, what have I done there? There you go. That was good because it shows his face as well. Look, it's a true likeness, Darren. Phil, yeah, he's got a new job. He's got a fantastic new job, a really good job. He's a carer, but his job takes him into different care homes because he's like a area manager thing. He takes him into different care homes, and then he'll go in on a Tuesday, but he'll have to sleep there as well, and then comes home on a Thursday for a night, and then go back in for the weekend. So it's a difficult job, especially where he's got a wife and 2 kids at home. But the reason he's isolating at the minute is because there was, I hope he doesn't mind me saying this, but there was a person in one of his care homes whose family member died. But nothing to do with COVID. But then he was in contact with someone who had COVID, so he thought he had to isolate. So the person had to isolate. Phil was sleeping over, so he opened the door to speak to him, and he was in tears. So Phil's obviously, rightly or wrongly, thrown everything out the door, and didn't keep the 2 meters distance. So he's obviously gone in the room and given him a cuddle because his mum's just. He's Lorraine. His mum's just died. And so he had to make the choice to either shut the door and let him be upset or go in. So he went in. So because of that, Phil's now isolating. So that's where he is at the minute. So he's not got COVID, but he's isolating just in case he has, which means I can't have a pint with my best mate over Christmas. So by New Year, I might be able to have a pint with him. She might say hello in a minute. She just walked past me. I can't see all the rest of the comments. Let's have a look. That's your pal. There's some nice places outside London. Yes, there's some much nicer places outside London. I totally agree with you. Yeah, he's fully vaccinated. They both are. Him and his wife are fully vaccinated. Me and Lorraine both had our booster last week. So let me just. I'll just shut the door.
Oh, Sarah, it was when I come in.
John's looking very tired. You know I've got him on in the background, don't you? Just so I can keep looking.
Is anybody actually on with you?
Yeah, I didn't feel too clever as well. Lorraine was okay, but I went to work the day after. When I had my first jab, I was proper ill. I was hallucinating. I don't remember, but Lorraine tells me I was talking to someone in the room, in the bedroom, and I don't even remember, but I was proper ill. So Lorraine actually texted my 2 bosses at the time and told them I wasn't coming in. So I was really bad with that one. Second one, I wasn't too bad at all. I was okay. I had it in the morning, then I went in because we had an audit in work. And then I felt ill in work, but I stayed there because we had this audit. And then the booster, I had it at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then went in work the morning after. But by 10 a.m., 10:30, I had to come home. So yeah, and it wasn't as bad as the first one, but it was bad. But it lasted longer, so it lasted like 2 days, and then I felt okay after one day, and then the morning after I was bad again. So yeah, I don't know, but that should be it now. Both me and Lorraine's had it, and
Not had COVID.
yeah, we've both had all 3 jabs, and we should be okay now for a year, hopefully.
Until they start saying something else.
How young's your youngest daughter then, Mel? She must be about 70, mustn't she?
70. Do you want me to meet him? Hello, everyone.
22.
Who, me?
There's only 3 of us left on now. I think that's Mel, June, and me. So
How is it?
yeah. Should we go to bed? Should we call it a night and go to bed? Well, perhaps there's only 3 of us watching because they're all watching somewhere else because somebody pulled a fast one. The long game, eh? The long game wins. Lorraine looks 18. Fuck off.
Thank you.
Whatever. Mel, have you seen me camping video? Well, it's not really mutiny, is it? Because it's the wrong way around. I just come on here because I enjoy it. I don't come on here to game anything. I just enjoy it. I don't know what she's doing over there in the corner. Shall we watch her instead of me? It's probably more interesting.
No. Phil.
Oh, I'm getting told off.
Well, we've got 2 young kids, so, you know.
Yo! See, there's John, I'll tell her. I got told off because she's doing stuff with stuff that people can't see.
Ooh.
Have you seen the camping video, Mel? Because I only put it up for one day because I'm only saying this on air, but I did a camp. I did a wild camp when John did a live, but I was in bed. So, and I asked permission to camp somewhere, and then I camped somewhere thinking I was going to get permission, but I didn't get permission, so I took the video down. Well, I've not took it down. It's still up there, but I've made it private. And it was me camping. It wasn't the best, actually. It wasn't a great video because it was my first video camping. It was my first video camping. But yeah, I took it down, so I can put it back up. Oh, of course, because you listen to him, don't you, while you're driving? Which live was that? Was that my live or John's live or the one? Yeah, because I lost that one. I did one and I was having wigs on and everything, and it just didn't. Let me just click on. I'm going to click on YouTube. You can still see me, but I'm clicking on YouTube. And then YouTube Studio. And then somewhere there must be my videos. Let's have a look. Audio live there. Let's go back to your channel. Manage videos. There we go. Oh, there we go. It's private. Public. That one. Public. Safe. Safe. That one. Public. Publish. Okay. There we go. So I've just made me camping one public. I like it, but I think it's a bit amateurish. It's my first wild camp. When spring comes, I'm going to do quite a lot. I don't know if Lorraine's going to be happy or not happy for me going out camping.
Don't bother me. Just don't want you doing it in the cold, in the winter, at the mountains.
But we'll see. Yeah, I did look knackered. Yep, the tarp and the dog. The last live was very lively, but I've lost that. It went missing. Unless it's downloaded somewhere on my laptop. I really enjoyed that, and I had the wigs on and everything, but I don't know. I don't know what Lorraine's doing behind me, but it's making a lot of noise.
I'm going now, sorry.
I'm going to drown in his food, people. He hasn't even made me any tea.
Excuse me, I've already made your tea and you've already ate it. Have you seen Girl Outdoors? What's that? A film? Are you all okay? Sorry, I can't chat. I'm busy, girl. Merry Christmas, all. Our last few videos. Oh my goodness, well done, her. All right. I don't mind walking everywhere. Done about 200 miles in 2 weeks. Have a lovely Christmas, Mel and June. And whoever else is on. Maybe see you before. If not, have a good one. Take care. Ow.
What's she saying? What is she saying? Have you seen the Girl Outdoors? No, is that a YouTube thing?
No, that's what I just asked, and then that's the reply put underneath. June follows her.
That's 3 videos. 210 miles? I can't do that with my hip. Busy time of year for humans. Yeah, because they panic like stupid people.
Don't panic.
Panic.
You just do it all on your own. Ha!
Panic. Yeah, because we work.
Ha!
And all they do is sit on the couch for 50 weeks a year and then panic for 2 weeks a year. Don't want very salty. That's my tea. That's all she gives me. That's all she gives me. Packet of crisps. Once, right, my brother and sister-in-law was here to verify. The kids came running in. The kids came running in with a packet of crisps.
Yeah, here we go.
Walker's crisp. And I said, oh, I'll have one then, were they? She said, your crisp around the top cupboard. So we opened the top cupboard, got a packet of crisp. And it was Aldi cheap crisp. But when the kids want a packet of crisps, they go to the next cupboard, which is Walker's. I pay for them all, but I get cheap crisps. Kids get Walker's. And you wonder why I do that. I'd love to work for mum. Love to work for mum.
You'd love to work as a mum?
What?
Did you just say you'd love to work as a mum? Good luck.
That's an easy job.
Yeah. you and John do a live? Why don't you log on to each other's?
I don't know if we can.
Oh. Right. One night only. Christmas special. Dan, 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 dan.
Should I try and join him? Should I try and join John from my laptop? Live now. There we go.
Can.
Hang on.
That one's got a name.
Let's see. There we go.
Congratulations, everybody. This is broadband that can handle anything. This is full file.
Right, Glenn. Good luck, Glenn, mate. Have a good evening, thank you. Oh, Philly Boots to turn up. Be like, mate. Be like the boy, but got a bit of minute.
Wait for one more track.
Just wait for one more track, I think, for the karaoke knockout. Carol play some music. Christmas music. We want Christmas music.
You don't fall asleep, are you, John?
And it's a world of dreams here.
What have I missed? Let's see.
Joe, I'll sort that out.
Play the music. Just so
Play the
you're
music.
aware.
Just so you're aware, I'm going to play by a minute.
I love the number one track.
I love the number one tracks.
This one.
Is that going to not be dodgy?
This one. For Christmas.
Yeah.
Too many tracks. Yeah, too many tracks. Come on. Jesus. Right now, that's like a music. Right. That's not a bad track. Sorry, I can't see it, can you? Save his name, Cliff Richards. 1990.
Yeah.
Must admit, I'm very surprised if you release that today as a Christmas track. They would do it bollocks. That's not Christmas. Oh, that's weird.
John's put fill your boot. You missed everything.
I'll stick up from earlier.
What's happening?
It's like a Donald Doll, isn't it? Don't you?
No, it wasn't. It was in the background, no way.
You know that. Good luck, Cliff. Calling you, calling you.
Mel!
That's fucking Donald Dog.
We're gonna meet up with Mel. He's dead funny. Yeah, he's dead.
Far from Louise.
Yeah, he's dead funny. He's the one with the back garden, like you should do.
Sing, what I want to sing together, sing. Oh, I love Cliff. I love Cliff. I love Cliff. Why the fuck is that bullshit do the video? No. Why would I? It's a joke.
Carry on, Pete. Just Christmas thoughts.
Well, what was I? Any comments? Any comments? John Carr, Kenny.
See, this is how I get fed. Packing to crisp. If I don't eat crisp, I'll be as thin as anybody. Because that's all I get fed. See?
I'm kind of offended by as many people. No, I can watch this all night. I love Christmas Eve. Get all of it. So stay Chris Richard. This is every single Christmas #1 from 1970 to 2020. 1991. These are the days like night as well. It's not my Christmas. Love the track. It's not like that. But it's not a fucking. It's a lovely track. It's not a single. It's not a single. Fall asleep. I'm not falling asleep. I love this. It started in 2020. We're in 1991. How long that gonna take? It's forever. If you watch this, you're inside. What we all do for Christmas, tomorrow, Phil, I've got quite a night in, quite a day in. Fuck, I'm just resting. That's Christmas. I don't go out Christmas Eve anymore. I can't remember it. I fuck up to Christmas. And then Christmas Day, I'm out, don't go to the pub for a meal. Restaurant. Me, Jill, Joe, George, my sons. I'm not talking for that. I've got a week and a half of work, so I'm looking forward to just relax. Doing nothing. should we do quiz night? So, one second. There's a great channel, but not bad song, big slow song, get on with it. Christmas number ones from 1970 to 2020. From 1991. I mean, when I went, oh yeah, I got a pepper. I can't remember. Well, later on, I can't believe it. But after my best feeling ever, it's turning on. Is it Christmas Eve now? Are we in Christmas Eve? I think we are.
Is it Christmas Eve now, people?
Yeah, we are. We are.
20 to 1, it's Christmas Eve.
Happy Christmas Eve. Is it? Yeah, it's Christmas Eve because it's 22. 004. Something that makes it come midnight.
Should I do my
Christmas, everybody.
should I do
Santa Claus is coming over. It's Happy Christmas Eve.
this link
It's just saying it.
on his chat? John's chat.
Cheers, Colin. Cheers, John. Cheers, Steve.
Oh, is everybody going home? Don't go home.
Steve H. That's a discussion for another time. I'm going up. I'm turning off the bar now. We'll leave me fucking beer here. It's Christmas Eve. Because we've got past midnight. Happy days. Shh. Oh, actually, this is it. This song, I've got that. You can't, this song doesn't know. It's so fucking bold. Oh, I get Merry Christmas, everyone. You're having a fucking giraffe, are you? But, hello, people. I've been serious now. Ignore my throat. John, absolutely. I'm turning off the bar. I'm turning off the TV. It's Christmas Eve tomorrow. I might bump on up and see people, I don't know. And it's Christmas Day. Don't know what's happening. I'm going to bed. I'm knackered. My throat's getting a little bit better. My tooth's getting a little bit better, blah, blah. But I love your bits. I really do. Oh, mate, I love Christmas. It's time off work, yeah. That's what. Fucking mouse, hell. This laptop's expensive, isn't it? Right, that's it. End broadcast. I'm not sure what's happening tomorrow. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day. I'll be definitely do live before New Year's Eve, so don't talk about New Year's Eve yet. Okay. If I don't see you before, have a fantastic Christmas. And enjoy alcohol drinks. Do not argue, do not stress. That's the main thing. It's too nice and short.
How stunning is that? How absolutely stunning is that? Winrig Summit. First wainwright of the day.
Okay, guys. There's only a couple of us left on, so I'm probably going to say good night, and then I'm not in bed. I'll probably watch a couple of YouTube videos, and then go to bed. Full day tomorrow. Christmas Eve tomorrow. Do we do a live tomorrow, or do we not? You're probably all busy. Trying to find my beer. Here it is. See, when you drink out of cans, you can't find your beer because you don't know which one's full and which one's empty. But when you've got a pint glass and it's a glass, you know when it's empty. I can't contact anybody because my phone's died. See if you can do it on Facebook. Google. Facebook. You said 3 of us here. There was only 2 a minute ago. We're back live again. Who's here? I'm looking at my camcorder screen and it looks like I've got black eyeshadow on. So I either look really, really shit or really, really gay. Neither, because nobody said nothing. I think I'll go to bed then. Busy day tomorrow. I've just typed "see you soon, Mel," and halfway through I realised I could have said "see you soon, Mel." Okay, mate, I'm going to log off now, I think, in a minute, and go to bed. I'm going to get an early night. Is it an early night? What time is it? 10 to 1. It's probably an early night for me. So, okay. A couple of us hanging on till the death, so I'm going to say good night. I'm busy reading all my comments and stuff, so I'm going to click on end broadcast. I shall see you all. If I don't see you all over Christmas, I'll see you all in the new year. I'll do another live then, and when we get everybody on, I'll go over the rules for the competition again. Love you all to bits. Night night.